Remember March 11th, the day when John Paul Miller says Micah did something horrible. The day she did something so inappropriate and would never have done it if she was on her medication.
Y'all, Crimes and Theories pinned down in the description. Make sure you go give her a follow. Subscribe.
It's also the same day Micah made a report of razor blades being in her tires.
I said that so she did something she shouldn't have done on March 11th, something she would never in a zillion years do, ever, when she's on medication. She did something that she only does when she's off medication. And that's how I knew that she was mentally ill and needs help, was on that day, which was March 11th. And there were some pictures taken of her and somebody else doing something inappropriate. And so when I was taking her mail and she said something, I forget what she said, it doesn't matter, but I said, well, if you do that, I'm going to put pictures of you and that boy up on Facebook.
The rumor was...
Well, there is audio out now. Robbie Harvey just dropped it on his channel. It's a phone call between this boy, whose name is DJ, who worked at Solid Rock, and John Paul Miller.
Whoa.
And it will leave you nothing short of enraged and sick.
Yeah, where did you touch her?
I mean, just like nowhere below reproach. I mean, that's a promise.
Well, the person that saw and got the picture said that you touched her chest.
I didn't. I mean, like, we kissed, so maybe like her face, neck, but I promise you that nothing below the neck, chest.
And she touched you where?
Just the same place, like my face and like my chest.
My guy said there was more than that.
What the hell is this? Who calls your estranged wife's, like, not boyfriend, but like fling?
More than one.
It says this?
More than what you're telling me.
Well, I'm telling you, if you have the videos and the pictures, you can fact check it.
I mean, he'll have them to me by morning.
Ladies, are there really crazy guys like this out there? Like, ladies, I feel bad for y'all. What kind of epidemic of crazy people are there where people do this kind of stuff? A bunch of y'all are saying this isn't real. Is this not real? Because this seems crazy as hell. Like, this seems like it cannot possibly be real. Let's keep going.
One time. But he told me there was more than that.
Well, that is exactly what happened. There was nothing more than kissing. Nothing more. I promise you that. And then you'll see that.
He said that both of y'all touched each other inappropriately.
No.
I had somebody
Inappropriately
on my staff, a young person that I had to.
If you're kissing someone, like, that's about as appropriate as it gets.
Why is this spicy?
Let go. I said, listen, I don't want you doing this anymore. This is something that I don't think is right.
This is fake. It's a JP production. Oh, so he just like called somebody and was like, hey, pretend to be this kid. Is that what you're all telling me? I don't know anymore. This is getting crazy as hell.
I want you to stop. And they looked at me and they said this, well, God's my ultimate authority. I said, what did you just say to me? They said, well, if God tells me I can do it, then I can do it. I said, you work for me. They said, God's my, I said, you know what? Get God to sign your paycheck for you because you're fired.
I just made love to her 4 weeks ago, and she told me I was the best husband in the world. And everything I've been through with her, and just like that, you're going to take that from me? Like, just like that, you're going to ruin... She's never slept with anybody other than her first husband. I'm the only person she's ever kissed up until now. So if...
That does sound very, very, very chill. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's not how that phone call would go.
She comes back in 3 months or 6 months. What's that going to feel like?
I'm so sorry.
Or a year? And I warned you. I warned you.
You did. You're right, you did.
And you got mad at me.
Didn't that other dude, what was the guy, Chris, the guy that was in the wheelchair, didn't he warn JP about his wife? And like, he went to him and said, hey, stay away from my wife. We're trying to work on our marriage. And that, I'm pretty sure I remember that.
When I warned you, you got all defensive. And your mom got upset, sent me a really, really mean text. Because I'm trying to save your butt from the same thing that I fell for.
Oh no, a mean text. Oh no, what a mean text. Ooh.
Don't come on the property. Don't have anything to do with anything at Solid Rock until I look at the videos and see if you're telling me the exact truth.
Micah had left John Paul Miller. John Paul Miller wants to talk about adultery, but he has had numerous affairs on Micah, currently at the time of this very phone call. He scared away everything and everyone close to Micah. Did you notice how scared DJ sounded on that phone call? He standed down real quick to JP. The fact that his mom even got involved in the situation goes to show this wasn't a one-time thing. Micah was trying to move on with her
Yeah, nobody really sounded scared. It just sounded like it sounded scripted.
life, and he wouldn't let her. A few short weeks later, Micah passed away. John Paul Miller is a complete monster. Solid Rock Church is the monster's den, and it must be stopped. Although it's been a few months since Micah passed away, this case is just now getting started because everything is coming to light and John Paul Miller will continue to be exposed. Justice for Mica Miller.